Yeah, I've been patient, I've been locked in on the go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline a crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Treat the morning like a moment I've been built for. Wrist tight, mind calm, that's a real score. Everybody wanna flex what they think they know, but the river doesn't brag, man, it just shapes stone. If it's not my setup, I don't touch it, let it pass. Every force trade ends with me looking back. So I breathe in, breathe out, let the market do its dance. And the patience that I practice turn the future to my hands. Ain't the same as last week, whole new mind. Water in the groove, yeah, I flow in my time. Let the fear fade out, let the greed decline. I'm aligned with the grind, stay refined in the climb. Yeah, I've been patient, I've been gold. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline the crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Show up, slow up, let the noise blow up. I don't fold up. Wave ride, same tide, every sunrise. Give me new eyes. Stone grind, long time, water carved lines. If you show up, no rush, no clutch, patience be the code that I go by. I don't chase wins, I chase discipline. Let tomorrow be tomorrow, I just settle in. Every loss is just a lesson that'll tighten my spin. Every candle on the chart make me better again. Yeah, I've been
Good morning, good morning, good morning. What up, chat? How you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. All right. Getting back after it. Hope you had a good rest of your session yesterday. Finally had a nice little trend day yesterday after a bit of chop. I was not around to take advantage of it. I hope you were. What's up, Arnesis? How you doing? Good morning, Froggy. What's going on, Ronald? Digital Nukes rigged. Bradley, what's going on? Arch, good morning. Grizz, what's up? Trader Joe, how you doing? Jacob, what's going on? Miguel, good morning. Turbo says it's full port Wednesday thing. It is now. Ken, how you doing? Froggy, as soon as I enter a trade, it knifes FML. You're describing my day yesterday as like, just every trade was just like, wrong. Just the market's just like, wrong. Every time. What's up, Parshop? How you doing? Bog Zaddy, how you doing? Eddie, what's up? Happy One Mini Wednesday? That's not as fun. What's up, Makako? How you doing? Good fucking morning to ya. All right. Let me just get a bigger picture look at this NASDAQ here. There's a down day yesterday. What am I? 100 stopped right at like the 100 MA there. Daily SMA there. Let's just measure. Let's measure this out here. Get the midpoint of this bearish trend day yesterday. Go ahead and mark it out. Oh, wrong chart. I'm marking it out on the wrong chart. I gotta do it over here on this one. All right. Let's try that again.
This is all wet and it's slick and it's ready to go.
So pretty much a move down to VWAP there on NASDAQ. Pranav, what's up? How you doing? Trump just say that drug prices coming down 90%. That's not a good thing, no. I believe when I see it. What's up, Yuri? How you doing? Miguel short from 223. Dude, that was a top tick entry. Miguel. Great trade, dude. That is top tick, my friend. Excellent short. Excellent short. Can't wait to buy Miguel's cores. Alright, here's view up again. Right now, if you took your first 1K payout after 3 months of discipline with the XFA. Nice, man. Getting the first payout's huge. All right. Let me try to formulate a bit of a plan here. All right. Well, I got a couple demand zones lower. This 1 hour one's no bueno. That one's cooked. This 4 hour one should still be good. This 4 hour one's cooked. Right? No, that one's technically still valid. I don't like it that much though. So VWAP pulled so far here on NASDAQ. ES didn't make it back to VWAP there. Thanks, Makanko. Yeah, been yesterday sucked ass for me. Hope today's a little better. I don't know if I have a lot of expectations for movement, but I'm hoping there's something that I can trade that makes sense to me. What's up, Mike? How you doing? A little bearish right here at VWAP. I would definitely look for PDL 25-100. Look for that area to get swept. VIX is ticking a little higher here. I'm trading two Lucid Flex evals right now. PDL stands for previous day low. Previous day low. And then PDH, you can guess it. Previous day high. Digital Nukes, what's up? Froggy, rough start to the day. Sorry to hear it, man. I know about rough starts. Literally, I think we're on the 21st of January. I think the last 3 weeks or whatever that I've been back this year of trading, I think all but one day I've started the day red. It's been crazy, man. I don't know what's going on with me or the markets or what, but I have just not been on point with it. Grandma's Beats, what's up? Relic CK, how you doing? Earl, up or down? I have no idea, man. Better lock in. I know, man. Trust me. I'm pretty freaking frustrated. All right, so we hold VWAP, this Jizu area. Upside, I mean, we have the last swing high is overnight highs. So I'd really like a higher target. So 50% of the daily candle yesterday up to 300. So upside target's up there. Downside target's down there. So essentially 25,100 and 25,300. So a little 200 point, difference in those lows and highs. What's up, Blue Hand? I'm doing all right. What's up, Gabagool? What's up, buddy? I'm going on the couch. Oh, you got a ball? You want to play the ball? Give me the ball. This is the time of day Gabagool plays fetch with Rachie, but she's not here. So he's like, hello, it's fetch o'clock. What are you doing on the computer? Someone play fetch with me right now. But when he says fetch, he really means play tug of war with me. I'll get the ball, bring it back, and then we'll spend 5 minutes growling at each other. And then you gotta throw the ball again. You watched all my trading videos. Crazy journey. Can you give an update on your situation? Well, honestly, I'm just trying to become a better futures trader. Futures have been challenging. I really like them. My goal for the first part of this year, the first quarter, I would say, is to get just a payout profit payout on multiple accounts at once. For whatever reason, I've had a hard time hitting that like last year. So that's going to be my goal for the first quarter this year. Size down to get your juices back. I mean, look, I'm in an eval. I could size down and then spend 7 days passing an eval. That's not. Maybe that puts me back in the flow of things for when I get funded. Maybe you're right. I'm just gonna take what I can get here. I'm not gonna go for $1,500 today necessarily. You know, I'm just gonna try to get some green trade. Just gonna try to end the day green. That's pretty much my goal today. The distinguished gentleman wants to play ball, bro. Leave everything in play. Money doesn't matter. I would agree with you for the most part. Look, if I was in here by myself, would I get up and not streaming? Would I get up just to go throw the ball around a few times with them? Sure, yeah. I'll definitely make sure we get some fetch in today. Should be playing ball with him. Nah. Did you manage to salvage the account from yesterday? I did not. And I was kind of pissed because I after I fucked everything up, I kind of closed down stuff and moved on with my day, and then I saw the nice move down we had yesterday. I was like kind of pissed that I wasn't around to trade it. Like that was just a beautiful sell-off. We kept I kept wanting to target kind of up here. I think the overnight highs maybe we're up there, and kind of just stalled out, and then we broke, and that looked really nice. And my Jizu zone has been pretty good. Jizu to Jizu, as they say in the biz. They're like, what is your strategy? I say, I trade Jizu to Jizu, and then they think I'm part of some weird religious cult or something. No, bro, it's just the Jizu. Just the magic of the Jizu. Wolf says watching 109. We can hold that zone. We might have to bounce to the upside. 109 isn't it a Jizu of sorts? So I'm down for that. Right now we tapped 4-hour demand perfectly. Perfect tap of 4-hour demand and bounce of 50 points or so. Yeah, Macaco, I won't say it's like necessarily pointless to be conservative on size with evals, but like I think there's that happy medium. So like three minis on a 50K is absolutely wide, completely reckless, right? So 2 is even heavy, really heavy. I mean, 1's heavy for sure. Let's not get that twisted. But just speaking specifically about evals, obviously you don't want to rack up a lot of costs resetting evals or buying new ones, so you just want to find that happy balance there. So tap into 200 here. I really like that 4-hour demand zone bounce. That was really clean. Kind of coincided with the VWAP hit there on ES. With your style, you like S2F. I almost considered buying an S2F today, just because I'm sick of these evals. But If I'm not trading well, I don't necessarily want to not trade well in an S2F, you know? It's like, 3 times the cost. So, if I'm going to suck, I'd rather suck in a cheaper account. Okay, Parshab. Sounds good. Oh, excuse me. I am tired. My back is still a little messed up. Still, I haven't been able to. I've had to cancel all of my, exercise since Saturday. Getting a little, I had to skip tennis twice. Today I'm supposed to box. Can't box with my back like this. There's just, can't do my normal weight training. I'm just feeling a little restless, It sucks being hampered by, like an injury of sorts. Are you an overall profit or loss regarding your whole journey? Overall profit. What is F2F? No, we're saying S2F, straight to funded. Where you skip the eval. Is there a consistency rule during the 2-day eval of my funded features? Yeah, it's a 50% consistency rule. Trader Joe, you had an issue with TRADEIFY being weird in a position. That happened to me yesterday on my personal account, and I flattened it because it was being weird, and then we got a pump, and I was kind of pissed. How much do massages cost in Chicago? Like a 1 hour full body? A 1 hour body massage is like maybe depends on the place, but I went and got one like maybe a year ago, but I think it was like $100. It's probably between $80 and $120 or so. Dana's becoming Unk now. I think I've been Unk for a while, Chris. JR, you got a quick little VWAP buy on ES or on NASDAQ? Gamers, what's going on? What's all the question marks for, Parshov? Betting on Polymarket for Trump to say ass during WEF conference is peak betting. Yeah, all those mentions. You're in Thailand, you found massages expensive there. They're on $20. Kenny's even cheaper. Oh, the question marks are because it's expensive? I mean, it's expensive to live in America, so, wages are a little higher than some other parts of the world. I'm definitely, compared to like Thailand or Kenya, as far as I understand it, wages are higher here, but because it's very expensive to live here. So, yeah, everything. I feel like everything's gotten expensive. You could probably find some smaller joints that'll do like $60 ones, but it just depends. She moved to Kenya, you live like a king. You got maids, etc. Yeah. Look, I rather be happy where I'm at than be like super well off living somewhere I don't necessarily want to be. Like, yeah, I could move to Hungary and make American wages and yeah, pretty much live like a king. But I'd rather just live where I want to live, right? Money's not the most important thing, as we mentioned earlier. Playing fetch with your dog is. Straight to funded without consistency rule. I don't know of one. There might be one, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. Straight to funded. The most lenient consistency rule that I can think of is Legends trading. I think theirs is 30% consistency. Oh, it was Tick. You're right. Yeah. Well, fuck those guys. Pro style now. How you doing? Now? Keep enjoying 34 degrees Celsius on the beach. All right. Don't have to rub it in. 34, that's a little hot, isn't it? That's 68, 98. Isn't that like 98 degrees Fahrenheit? That is like really hot. I mean, maybe I'm jealous because it's 27 degrees Fahrenheit here. Close to 0 Celsius. Big cities aren't cheap either. Yeah, I mean, you think about it, like rent in Chicago. I don't know what average rent is for like one bedroom, maybe 2,200. I haven't looked in a long time. I mean, it's pretty expensive. When you say consistency, you mean being profitable? No, we're talking about consistency rules for prop firms where they say, where they don't want you making like 10K one day, then making $100 for the rest of the days, and then getting a big payout. They don't want that. They want your profit to be within usually like 20% of each other, right? So your highest day is not 20% more than your overall profit. So back to the highs here on NAS. Again, I mentioned previous swing high is overnight high, so a higher target to me would be nice. So this ellipse up here is what I would target if I was long. See if we can not just double top here, but push through. Above the 50% of daily candle yesterday into 300. What happens if you have a great day? Well, then you have to have, you have to continue following the math of that. So you have to continue having days that are within, 20% of like that day's high. Hope I'm saying that right. Like it sets the standard for you. It sets the bar you have to hit. It increases it. All right. I would watch, see if we can get a little pullback off this daily bearish 50% level here. But still push higher. Still push to 300-ish. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is TPT the best prop firm and most reliable? No, they're not the best because their support sucks ass. If they are the best, then we are setting the standard way too low for these prop firms. Now, they do have some favorable rules, but dude, I don't know what the hell they're doing. If I was running that company, I'm spending a lot of money on support. Because then there's nothing really standing in their way. But right now, we deserve to be able to talk to human support during business hours, you know, within a reasonable amount of time. And they don't have that. Other than that, from a trading perspective, they're pretty good. I don't like the intraday trailing drawdown once funded. Obviously, they're trying to fuck you up after you spend 5 days passing an eval without that rule. They're trying to make it harder so you lose money and, you know, that's profitable for them. I disagree with that rule completely. That's not trying to make you a better trader. That's trying to make them more profitable. I understand they got to be profitable, right? It's a give and a take with these prop firms. So there's a little pullback I mentioned. So now I do want to see that push to 300. But they are extremely reliable. I mean, sure, like reliable in the sense that, you know, they're going to do what they say they will do. But again, that's like, how low is the bar for prop firms that, you know, that's what we require. Look, a lot of people love take profit trader, so that's fine. That's good. Whatever. But I'm gonna try what I said here. Little pullback on 50%. You know, I anticipated that. I marked it out. Sometimes I scalp that. And in this case, I want to see a little bit more. 300. So that's why I got long. This one's not going to go right on me. Almost got the fill. That's 2.25 off. All right, I'll take profit there. A little 10, 12 points, 10, 11 points, something like that. I just need a little base hit there, I think, for my own morale. Trav Dog, you just lost your Take Profit Trader account because of intraday trailing. Yeah. Should get the push. Yeah, JR says, let's be honest, they all want us to lose. Of course, yeah. Thing is, it's like, it's almost like, I'm thinking like midway games. There's the fill right there. So I could have held it a little bit longer, but it's important for me to just have a decent green trade to kick things off. But that's why I like marking out these levels, because let's say you are long and you start pulling back. You're like, why are we pulling back? Like, I want 300. And you just like, there's a little bit of uncertainty. But if you have this marked out and you kind of just know, okay, we might get a little bit of resistance at this 50% level, but that's all right. So as long as you're anticipating that, then you're sitting a little bit more comfortable in that trade. So that's why I like doing that. But yeah, what I was saying was, I think of it like, think about like the midway games at like the fair or like a theme park or whatever. You know, they have those people walking around with big ass stuffed animals, showing like, look what you could win, you know? So you want like some people winning, you know, to kind of have that little pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. But you don't want too many people doing that. Like, you want someone to hit the jackpot on the slots at the casino every once in a while. Bring that excitement and get people over to the slot machines. But you don't want that jackpot going off every day. Nice push higher here. We got 690 minute supply next. Watch out for that. Doesn't Lucid have intraday trailing? No, they don't. Just to be clear, I'm saying trailing. Intraday trailing drawdown where it's unrealized, so the drawdown follows you up when you're in a trade. That is predatory. What's the best prop firm in your opinion without consistency rule? My Fund of Futures and Lucid are my two favorites right now. You recommend Top Step? I don't recommend them, but I don't not recommend them. I nothing them. They didn't want me promoting them, so that's why I don't really talk about them anymore. They're fine. If you want to use, if you don't mind having to use their platform, Project X. I prefer more options platform-wise. But they are the top dog in the industry. Up 754, Tom. Nicely done. I'm regretting my tight trail a little bit, but I left 14 points on the table there. But of course, like I said, I think it's important for me to just grab an early win. Why don't they want you promoting Top Step? I don't know. They kind of wanted just to like be different than the other ones. Like, they didn't want somebody promoting Top Step than promoting like Apex, because they didn't really like Apex. Like, they want to be different, They don't want to be associated. Like, they feel like they're better than the other ones, so they don't want to be associated with the other ones. So here's supply zone here. See if that offers some sort of selling here. Yeah, I mean, personally, I like trading on Project X when it's not having platform issues. I think the features, the risk management features, are nice. I've always thought it was pretty decent to trade on, and I wish it was still offered for other firms and whatnot. Or they're trying to disassociate themselves from the loosey-goosey prop firm world as they try to enter the highly regulated brokerage world. Yes, but they started the loosey-goosey prop firm world. I mean, they started it for futures. What was your biggest payout? Nothing impressive. Any other YouTube streamer would have a more impressive payout than me. So if you want to see like big numbers, there's other channels for that. I haven't really gotten to the big payouts yet. Just keeping it real. Well, let's see. Past these supply zones, just the green zone ahead, which is kind of yesterday's little topped out point there. So that was a great long entry I grabbed there. 70 points up since that entry, but hard to know like how much juice we have in the move, you know. How much payouts did you take in 2025? I haven't, honestly, I don't know. I just know it wasn't enough. I didn't take like that many. I could add it up. I'd have to go through because I don't really remember the exact numbers, but it wasn't enough. So it wasn't anything that'll impress you, you know. Unless you're very easily impressed. Like Tom, what would they pitch? What would Top Step pitch you? They would pitch you as like they want to bring you on as like a client. Hey, guess what, guys? Guess what? I got me some new coupons, so you guys best hit that like button. We're gonna give some shit away if we can hit these targets. You guys have been smashing these targets very nicely, I must say. Like you wouldn't believe. Yeah, we got some good stuff here from TRADEIFY. We'll do some select accounts. We'll do at least one giveaway on a select account today if look, you guys hit 115 likes yesterday. That was very good. I'm just going to increase it by 116 likes. We'll do TRADEIFY giveaway. I'll change the title. Get some people in here. You know, TRADEIFY giveaway, bitch. Can I say that in the title? Would that get people in here or make them leave? I don't know. And you know what? If you're thinking ahead, you should go follow on Twitch too, because then you can get 2 entries. So go follow me on Twitch because it's going to have a 10-minute delay between when you can post. So if you want double entries today, go to Twitch, follow, and that way you can get that second entry. You having that title is the opposite of your personality. You mean because I'm not bashing on people in my stream all the time? No, but you know, look, Rach and I say bitch to each other all the time is for fun, you know. So we keep it friendly. It's like a friendly bitch, like a Jesse Pinkman, which you would know if you watch Breaking Bad, Parshav. $310 for a round trip, Tom, as a broker? The hell? 310? What? That is so crazy, bro. Your stream is wholesome AF. Let's change that. Let's start tarnishing it. I can see your regular sub badge. I don't even. Oh, can't relate. I'm a founder. Oh, you're saying I don't have a founder badge on mine? Dude, no wonder like brokers were like so like cold calling people and whatnot and trying to get business, because that is wild, dude. It's something the internet has done, has taken out the middleman from a lot of things. I mean, or like made it a very competitive landscape, right? Like Robinhood doing no commission trades. But of course, people always find a way to get their cut, you know? That's crazy though. So ES also right now holding that 50% level of its daily candle as well. Oh yeah, it used to be straight cowboy days. That's crazy, man. This would have been a 10K trade for me if only I could hold a mini. Hey, work your way up to it, man. Again, like someone else was saying that, I think, maybe last week or the week before, where they're saying how like, oh, if I had held this, it would have been like a $6,000 trade or whatever. And I was saying, well, I'm guessing $6,000 would be a massive gain on your account. And so it's really hard to hold for that, because relative to your balance, it's so much money. And so once your balance is, you know, if you have $100,000 in your account, it's gonna be a lot easier to, you know, get those bigger trades, because you know, it's just relative to your balance. It's not so crazy. Guys, gotta smash that thumbs up button, because got 116 likes as the target to get that giveaway going. I bet we can do it by 10. You know, usually we do it by 10. Let's see, that's 50 minutes from now. So if you're waiting for a setup, or you're in a trade waiting for it to hit, just hit the thumbs up button so we can get there. What is your setup to take a trade? I mean, in this case, like the trade I did take, I mapped out what I wanted to see happen, right? So I was saying maybe we pull back off this 50% retracement of yesterday's daily candle, and then still push through to 300. And so that's all I was looking for. Is like, I was almost just gonna watch it, but I was like, you know, why not? It's risk is decent. I'd put it underneath this swing high retest, you know. It seemed like it was a pretty decent trade. And so this is just, I'm looking for like key levels to get swept, right? So a lot of times I will trade for like, just look for price structure with a key level as the target. So, you know, again, if there's like, if we're doing this kind of consolidating and still looks pretty bullish, and there's like a really solid target I want to see get swept, maybe overnight highs or previous day high or whatever, the let's say it's a liquidity target like that, then I'm going to look for an area to get long. Like, you know, maybe it's this key psych level that I want to see hold here on a retest. Pop long for that liquidity sweep, you know? That's like often, probably mostly what I'm going for lately. Oh, what's up, TK? How's your session going so far? Tommy used to have an office in Brentwood. There were 5 brokers who got caught by the CFTC. The Brentwood 5 agreed to stay away from finance instead of jail. Well, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice to be like, oh, I won't. I'll go sell houses instead. Just don't throw me in jail. Very good. 6.5K. I'm in a short now. Nice. Now are you trading your own account, TK, or are you trading like prop firms? Tommy had clients threaten to murder people. Oh my goodness. Crazy days, man. What is that? Is that the 90s? I know you're not that old. All right. Was that the 90s or early aughts? Let's see. It's 2026. Yeah, TK, I don't mind the short side. Lucid? Nice. So wait, Lucid. All right, so you're trading like, what, 5 accounts then? I don't mind the short side at all. I like it, in fact. All in all, would you say trading was worth it, like regarding quitting your job? I didn't quit my job. And that's one of the reasons why I was able to pursue it, is because I didn't have to quit a job. I could continue making money from ways other than trading. So I didn't have to make money from trading. The pressure wasn't on me, so in that instance, I like that much better than feeling the pressure of having to, I gotta trade well or I can't pay my mortgage. That would be so much harder. What's your job, if you don't mind asking? I don't mind. It's just YouTube, man. I have, in 2017, my wife and I started a photography YouTube channel. We grew that to 500,000 subscribers in our first year. And so we did that while I was working a job as a motion graphics artist at a startup. So we started the channel in January 2017. Then the startup was they're kind of folding, right? So I'm gonna short here. The startup was folding, and so I got laid off from that. But the YouTube channel we had built at that point was good enough or strong enough to take over. I obviously I had to take a little pay cut at first growing the YouTube channel, but like it was enough to support both of us. And so I've just been doing that ever since. And still to this day, we still run that channel. It doesn't really get the views anymore, but we still have the long-term sponsor that, pays the bills. So it's a very fortunate position to be in, and then allows me to, spend my time. I can divvy up my time how I want, so I can spend, the mornings here developing as a trader. I know I'm still going to get paid from my other job, Dan, do you ever add to a position if you're in profit, or only when you're in drawdown? No, I almost never add when I'm in drawdown. I don't really average down. Almost stopped out there. Very close. Very close to stopping out there. That would have been a very frustrating top tick exit. Let's see if now we can reject here and move lower. So I try to only add to a trade in profit when I plan for it. Every once in a while, I do average down, but it's got to be part of the plan going into it. Okay, there's a stop out. Thank you, Anga, for 37.25. Appreciate it. Tom, you saw a guy load a customer up with 100K in corn for 3 days in a row. Close the position in one 365 lot of corn. I mean, how much slippage was there on that? I don't really know anything about corn, but I feel like, is there a little slippage? Love to see more trading content on your channel. Yeah, I know. I'll go ahead and tell you what the video I had planned. I've been teasing it for a long time and I haven't done it yet. I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but the video, the next pro versus rookie, whatever, I was gonna do future trader versus options trader, and it's gonna be me versus Vincent Desiano, because that dude, I've been following him for a long time. He crushes it, and he's a legit guy. And I thought it'd be really fun to do future trader versus options trader. That's a great series. Someone's probably gonna steal that from me, but I haven't made it yet, because honestly, I just haven't been happy enough with my trading to do that video, you know. And doing that video puts a lot of pressure on. But that would be a fun one. So, you know, one of these days, maybe I'll do it. He also trades futures now. No, yeah. That's funny. He's been hanging out with Carmine too much, so now he trades futures. The video would still work, though. I think he's still primarily, like, majority of options. I always thought you should trade futures, though. I'm like, why is he still trading options, man? Yeah, it'd be a really good video. Vincent Desiano is the guy I want to do the video with, but yeah, I don't know. You know, those videos are really fun. Like, I like having them, but you know, it's hard when you're just like trying to trade and then doing it in front of an audience or filming it for a channel. Like, it just makes it so much harder. Went to get food near the negative. Yeah, I took a short. I mean, at the time it looked good. We just got a little pump, so it was a 48 or 28 point stop out. I did not trade Forex. No. Streaming and trading must be difficult. It's not. Yeah, it's definitely challenging. Gets a little easier over time, but you know. It's fun though. I look forward to it. It's, you know, it's an isolating endeavor, you know, so having people to chat with, learn from, it's great. You know, you start to build a community, and it's just nice having that. You get a lot of backlash if you trade shit. I get what you mean. Yeah, exactly. You know, they're like, oh, you still suck 3 years later. You know, you're just like, yeah, okay, like, gotta have thick skin in this business, but also like it's not fun, you know, to like if I didn't do well, it'd be like, yeah, okay. It's funny, even in the video I did with Carmine, people shat on both of us. I'm like, dude, first of all, I had over 100% gain on my account in that video, and Carmine made like 23,000 or something like that. Like, I mean, we both did pretty well, but people still find something to shit on, you know. Uh-oh, Eddie. Remember when you did the video versus the pro and he cooked you? Yeah. Yeah, I was like so tired of trading futures at that point. So I just finished my I tried day trading with $1,000 again. Like, I did that, and then right after that finished, I did the challenge with Matt. And I was just like so over it, man. So over it. What's up, Mal? How you doing? Did I catch the 15-minute range breakout? I took I long 73, looking for 300. Took it off early for 12 points, and then took a 28-point stop out. Would I consider myself a pro now? No. No, I wouldn't. I don't derive a full-time income from it. All right. TRADEIFY giveaway for a select account is unlocked when we get 116 likes. We are a little under halfway there. Let's do it. We got to do it before like 10:30 for sure. So we have like an hour to get the likes in. What happens if you keep hitting 5-day green P&L for a payout and keep taking small payouts and blowing the account before going live? Does any firm ban you for doing that? Sure, they might. If you hit a certain profit threshold, maybe $10,000. Kind of depends on the firm. But yeah, most firms will cap your some payouts. So you just got to know. Check the fine print. All right, wow. I'm just going to see if we can continue this uptrend a little bit longer. I don't feel that good about this trade, to be honest, but let's see. Is my pulse rate legit? Yeah, it's legit. How much for 5 Lucid accounts right now? Depends on the account, man. I don't know. What's up, Tachyon? How you doing? Where's prop firm experience? I actually did fast track trading. I didn't spend much money on them, but I finally gave it a shot. So everyone kept talking about it. All right, Joe. I'll catch you later, man. First green day for the combine in a week and a half. Tachyon, I feel that, man. I feel the struggle. It's been tough as hell for me lately. Kind of just want to get back to green here. All right, back to green. / flat, pretty much. The other counts up a little bit more. Did you ever get a payout? No, I didn't with Fast Track, no. I might have still had an active account. I don't really remember when they went bankrupt, so I don't even know. I was like, yeah, whatever. I didn't have much tied to it, so. Are you in on the class action lawsuit? I'm not aware of the class action lawsuit. I get the bankruptcy notifications in the mail. Kind of just throw them away at this point. 'Cause I don't really care. See you, Tom. What are your thoughts on synthetic indices? Think it's more manipulated? I don't know anything about them. Good trade. You feel like trend lines are the best way to trade if you also look at order flow and delta. Yeah, I would agree with that. Ah, ES hit one of my red zones here. I don't even know what that zone is, but doesn't look to be that crucial. Gold might reach 5K soon. No, I don't ever look at gold unless someone in chat tells me to, so I don't know anything about it. Wow, it's been on a nice grind higher, hasn't it? Pretty good. Double topped, move lower a little bit. Interesting. Arzad, red zone of dissatisfaction. I like it. I like it. VIX down 14%. Yeah, I look at VIX futures. So /VX. It's down 6.8 right now. Down to $19 right now. Want to see a 250 retest? Yeah, a pullback would be good. Do you use creamer for coffee or milk? I use milk. I'll splash it. 2% milk in there. That's my go-to. All right, higher still here. 25,400 incoming. And this green zone here. Key zone. Previous day high right above it. The open of January 4th. Right there. My green are flat today. Dude, are you blind? Do you not see the blue numbers up there? I'm pretty much flat. You know, one account's 50 cents below where I started. The other account's up $54 from where I started. So mild, very mildly green. Average VWAP. I mean, it came pretty close. Would you explain your strategy to newcomers, maybe? Well, generally, I'm like marking out key areas to watch for a price to gravitate towards, and then I'm looking for an entry to get to that zone, or I'm looking for a reaction at that zone where I could take potentially a counter trend trade. So I'm looking for these key areas to hit, and I'm looking for price's reaction at these key areas to determine my next steps. Selling in on 413 with 5 minis. Wish me luck. Well, good luck. For sure. I'm looking at /VX. That's the futures futures VIX essentially. It doesn't come with like all the, like I had to open Thinkorswim to look at it because I don't pay for the data package that contains that usually. Just the 1 minute time frame. I mean, I use that for entries, but you can see bottom left is 15, top above that is 5, and of course I'm marking out this is you can see 90-minute supply. So I'm going through the higher time frames before open to kind of mark out a roadmap here. So I'm flipping through the different higher time frames, marking out supply and demand here, looking for key levels. All right, chat. We're getting higher on the like count. We got to get to 116 for the TRADEIFY Select Plan giveaway. Hit that thumbs up button in between all the action here, so we can give away that account. Again, relatively small amount of people in here, so your odds of winning are pretty good. All right, there's the push. I am watching to see if we can get to PDH though. Right up here, 440. Another long trade that could have really been something here. Just taking a quick money here though. A little 20-pointer here that turned into what, 70-pointer or something? 90-pointer. Any pro traders that inspire you or not really? Yeah, sure. I think Carmine's a great example. He's a terrific trader. So there's the sweep of PDH here. Nice job, Trav. IB long Dan. I don't know. Too soon to say. Too soon. this is just a grind up. I mean, there's really not a whole lot to say about it other than it's pretty clean, you know. This is a really key spot here. So the next upside level is just this, and then we're into the gap. Here are the trades so far today. Little scalp short, or sorry, little scalp long here. That was 12 points. I shorted here, stop out at 28 points. Long the pullback, 37. Took profit near the highs for 20 points. What's up, Bernard? How you doing? You have a problem with Apex. They banned you from buying more accounts, and I didn't break any rule. Anyone hear the similar story? Yeah, Eddie just talked about that. They don't want people churning through evals so much in a set time period, it sounds like. So you're probably just at that max. Maybe it'll reset, you know, once you get out of like the I don't really know, rolling threshold of days. So, you know, just move on to another firm, maybe. You can go to my site, propfirmgorilla.com. Find yourself a new firm to trade. Well, we might be going for that next target here. This looks like a pretty clean pullback on ES so far, and NASDAQ as well. Holding that Sunday open from January 4th level. There's the next move up. So 470-ish, next area to watch, and then again we're into the overhead gap. Look at that hourly candle. Just clean candles there. What's up, G-Man? How you doing? What caused the big 1 hour move? I don't know. Trump was talking about shit earlier, like into market open, I think. Had a nice move off of there. I'm like less interested in the cause and just more interested in, you know, is it legit? Can I trade it? Dan, why not have one micro longing? It will fill the gap. Extra hundo, if not a paper cut. I just don't like it because it keeps me from doing other trades a lot of times. You know, it's like kind of distracting. If I have just one micro going, I'm just like, it just kind of messes with the actual trading I want to do. I don't really like just having a position open, you know? Like if I feel confident in it, I want to trade it with more size. If I don't feel confident in it, then I don't want to take the trade at all. So I traded yesterday during Trump's speech. I don't even know when he talked. So I just traded. I pretty much stopped after stream. Like I was done by 11. The long to the red zone here looks to me pretty good. It's sketchy trying to long this late in the move for such few points though. How do you have your heart rate on screen? I like that. I wear a heart rate monitor that connects to my phone via Bluetooth, which has like a widget that I add in OBS. This is Motive Wave, not Sierra Chart. Motive Wave. All right, chat, we're at 79 likes. I'll do a TRADEIFY select plan giveaway when we get to 116. So that's 36, 37 more likes. There's the tag into the red zone there. Perfect fall, what up? Spy into the gap. Q's been in the gap for a minute. Later, Froggy, catch ya. Catch you later. Damn, my heart rate at comma is like 90. Do you run? I hate running. No, I don't run. You're short? Good luck. To me, I haven't seen any signs of weakness yet. I like the location is interesting. I think the location could be good, but the market's been so strong. I wouldn't want to short without proof that, you know, the sellers are stepping in, because all it's been is just a very strong, pretty strong buying so far. It's not really facing any resistance. There's no reason to run. We have cars now. Well, we also have heart disease. I hate running. I like sports, so I like my cardio to be based around a competition of some sort. So I play tennis casually to get some cardio in. I do boxing to get some cardio in. But I mean, I try to avoid the treadmill because I hate it so much. Yeah, have you thought about the 25K? So I was thinking about it today, actually. That it's very favorable. Because, yeah, you need 1.25K with that 1K drawdown. It's the most favorable account. Yeah, I agree. It's definitely mathematically superior. The reason why I didn't want to do it when I got these two accounts was just like, I'm just so used to the 50Ks. I just didn't want to get, I don't know. I was worried about getting screwed up just like with the numbers and everything. So I think 25K is pretty good. So maybe I'll consider that next. What is your favorite, backhand or forehand? I mean, I assume you're just talking about tennis and nothing else. I mean, my backhand's not that great. Again, I'm not like I've never had tennis lessons or anything, right? I've had two lessons in my life. I'm like a big, beginner level, but it's a lot of fun. You ever zoom out on the 1 minute? Yeah, sure. I mean, I mess around with this chart nonstop when I'm trading. You've probably seen it. Referring to Lucid Black. I think we're just talking about Lucid Flex, right? You can almost hear the gorilla. Where are we at with the like count? 90 likes. All right, guys, almost there. 26 more. We'll do that giveaway. Let's try to get it by 10 a.m. You play tennis in college, I'll play you for a prop account giveaway. Hell no, you won't. I know a losing proposition when I see one. Read books or listen to audiobooks? Well, I do both, but I'm a little bit better at absorbing when I read. But obviously it takes a lot longer and it takes more focus and time. So I don't do it as often. All right, 500 next. We're just not stopping here. Rachel's jack to the tits. Let's go. Am I in a position? No, I'm not. You'll see it because there'll be a number in this column here that's grayed out right now. And you'll see the lines on my chart indicating I'm in a position. We're not stopping because of this beat. Whoops. That's funny. I just bumped my keyboard. Maybe Thompson says, I don't think I'm meant to trade this year. Dude, my trading year did not get off to the start I wanted. So I feel that. Oh, did I mute it too? Oops. What's the meaning behind Jack to the Tits? Have you seen The Big Short? Right? It's Ryan Gosling's character, right? In The Big Short says it. It's pretty good scene there. Could you up your mic level next stream, please? Yo, there's Tam. What up, Tam? I can do it right now. Is this better? You know, just in case I get overly excited, I don't want to clip the mic, but... Yo, rumor has it Top Step got a Super Bowl ad. You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. That'll be... Look, my take is it's too niche for a Super Bowl ad. Trading is niche. I would not want to go niche for like a $5 million commercial. I would not want to... Sorry. I would not want to promote a niche thing for $5 million to a broad audience like that. This is better? Okay, sorry about that. I can keep the mic turned up. You know, sometimes it gets bumped, sometimes whatever. Sometimes I talk louder, I think. Got long in the open 2 times, stopped out, then this happens. Let me ask you a question. Were you size large? Like, was it like a little heavy? Like for me, that'd be like 2 minis. Maybe even 1 mini where I'm just like, ooh, hope I don't take a stop. Manifest right there with you. Says, been quite annoyed at the current market conditions this January. I feel the same way, man. It's been... Look, like, as traders, we probably all end 2025 and then set goals for the next year and how we're going to be better and make more money and do X, Y, Z. And then, you know, we get price action that's difficult. And then you're just like, shit, man, why is this... why does December seem so much better? Even December was like a little iffy. Okay, so before 500, we turned around here. This is that red zone here is that level I marked out a few minutes ago. And it has to do with, was it 2 days ago or something? 2 days ago's high. Before the gap down. The 18th there. So it would be nice to get a pullback, I think, before heading too much into the gap. All right, guys, we hit the like goal. Good job, everybody. Let's do a giveaway. How about a 50K select account on TRADEIFY. That sounds pretty good to me. 50K select. Let me get the giveaway set up. We'll spin the rigged wheel, just because it's the most fun way to rig a giveaway. You can enter twice, but let me get it set up first before I talk too much about it. We're running for 10 minutes, give you guys plenty of time to get in there. All right. Here we go, chat. Exclamation point Gorilla here on YouTube and over on Twitch. Exclamation point Gorilla. You know, try to catch this knife down, Ken. Good luck. You know, let's see. I haven't seen a whole lot of resistance from sellers yet, but let's see if anything shakes out here. I think I would still need to see a little bit more other than one 5-minute red candle. Because this is the first 5-minute red candle we've had in quite a while since that initial pullback around 300s. That's just been all stacked. So I think I need to see a little bit more here to be interested in shorting. But the location, again, location's not a bad spot, but I think it's just been too strong. You're my boy, Blue. All right, wow, we got 137 tickets given out already. 5.5 minutes left to get in. Let's go. Do you have a favorite music producer or someone who makes music? I used to. I don't really know. I actually really like Jack Antonoff. I know he gets a lot of flack, but I've been following that guy for a long time. Just his music career. Am I short? No, I'm not short. I didn't see a reason to short. Everyone gets flack these days. We need more positivity. I agree with you. Definitely. And you generally you get flack. People like to bring you up so they can take you down. It's just kind of too bad. I dreamed of being on a WSB Reddit post one day. I did too, and then I finally got mine. I finally got my Wall Street Bets post. I mean, it didn't take that long, but it was pretty surreal. What'd you do to be on WSB? I made one of my first YouTube videos was what was it? It's been a while. I think it was 1,500 to 62,000 in 1 month trading options. All right, raffle is up here. Okay, you guys, most of you know the drill, right? Got 168 tickets given away here. That's awesome. It is for 50K TRADEIFY Select plan evaluation. The winner is going to DM me on Discord, and I'll send you the code. So let me get the old rigged wheel cooking here. Please let me in. Bro, I gave 10 minutes to get in. Was that not enough? How's 58 seconds sound? Is that pretty good? Does that account have an activation fee? No. We're not doing activation fees anymore. Okay, I'm gonna. I got people loaded up here. I added you. I am ICT. I added you down there because I'm a pushover. Let's shuffle this 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5th for good luck. Hey, what's the winner gonna do, chat? Winner's gonna DM me on Discord. Let me move this over so I can see what's happening. All right. Here we go. How about not rigging it today? No can do, my friend. No can do. All right, let's see. Not Parshov, of course. Not Trav, not Burl. Not the Real Story Channel. Not Dalfax. Almost Sakura. Almost Sakura. But not you. Mr. Gamers. Mr. Gamers. Not you. Oh, I thought it ticked off of you. Kind of was right on the line there. You did get it. Well done. Congratulations. Hit me in Discord with that DM. Stick around YouTube chat. Make sure we get that sorted before you go off gallivanting around wherever you're going to gallivant towards. So we'll get that sorted. Send me that DM. I'll get you the account. That's a 50K select on TRADEIFY. You know, here's what I will say. I said it before. I'll say it again. If you do want to purchase a TRADEIFY account or any other one for that, you know, for that matter, if you use code Dan at TRADEIFY, that lets TRADEIFY know that they can keep giving me giveaways. You know, keep giving me codes to give away because people will, when they go to buy, they will, you know, come from me, use my code. So it helps support the channel, helps support the website, helps support the live stream, and helps support the giveaways. So it's kind of it's a win-win for everybody. And I appreciate the support. So I'm looking out for your message request, gamers. Let me know when you send it, and then I'll hit you with the code. Rigged? What?
I didn't do fucking shit. I didn't rig shit.
Can't find the Discord. Exclamation point Discord in chat there. Should give you the link. Oh, you're on it? Well, I don't know if I can help you out much more than that. I bought 5 loose accounts with your code today. What do I get as compensation? You get a friggin' high five, my friend. I appreciate your support, Eddie. We need this votes audited. Well, it's not a vote-based system here. It's just a raffle. Not more complicated than that. All right, so I like this better for a reversal. I like ES's lower high there. NASDAQ got to a higher high, but ES did not. I like it a little bit better now. Direct funded versus evaluation, which is better long-term for most traders? I would say direct. Or sorry. Why did I say that? No, I would say evaluation. Exact opposite answer I gave. No, I would say evaluation. I would. Do another one. Alpine does one with skiers. Well, I'm not Alpine, okay? I've asked before for other things. Ski race giveaway picker. I don't really even know how to Google this. Someone needs to make like a good giveaway system. Streamlabs is good, but it's boring. It doesn't let you do anything fun. It's like, well, mom lets me get McDonald's twice a week. Well, I'm not your mom, bitch. You're having Burger King with the rest of us. Downhill skiing race timer. Is this what it looks like, Grizz? The thing is, you have to buy premium. Am I really going to have to spend money to give you free shit? How messed up is that? Damn. It is rigged. I was going to see how many people. I think it caps you at 100. Unless you pay. I mean, how much is premium? Oh my gosh. $24 a year to give you stuff? Okay. You guys best use my code if you want me to spend money to give you free shit. Damn. Next payout you get it by premium. It's only $24. Yeah. I don't like spending money on things like that. It's like, yeah, it's not much money, but like, all right, maybe I'll do it. Dan, I was a real winner. Can I get a second prize? At least I'm here every day. I don't think so. I don't think I have second prizes. Send a friend request? Send a message request. Well, I mean, I can... maybe you have to be friends with me first. I found you. Here, I'll accept your friend request. Okay, I got you. We'll give you that code. Boom, code sent. Business expense? Yeah, but dude, guess what? It still comes out of my money. People always say business expense like it's free. I mean, that's like, it's $24. But I mean, if it was like a significant account or a significant expense, like that's still money I'm not paying myself. I mean, deductions are only so much, you know. All right, man, trade well. Yo, Dan, how many times can I use your code on Lucid? As many times as you want, man. There's not a cap on that. No more trades today? I mean, I'm open to it. I just don't see anything I like yet. Like, I'm open to... See, I can't even... I don't think I can get behind a short just yet. I actually kind of want to get behind a short here. This is not terrible. I just would rather short a bit higher. Just picked up a ticket where this guy used his teacher email, MAL. Sir, shouldn't you be teaching kids right now? What are you doing? That's funny. Think this might turn into a trading range? I mean, nothing would really surprise me. Can't trust a short that huge gap above. Yeah, yeah. Too strong to short. Yeah, too high to long. Yeah, harsh. I'm kind of with you there. That's why it's been like nothing since my last trade. Just unfortunately, it seems like so long ago. Like here, can't short these lows here. Like this, the low, this little pullback range here. If anything, it's a long, but I don't really want a long right now. So yeah, it's just kind of like a sit and watch kind of thing. I will say, like, these kind of days where it's tempting to want to short, often I would take stop outs until I finally just say, like, why am I fighting this? And I just get long instead, that I make money. I'm like, yeah, okay, that was easy. Why did I fight it for so long? You place a buy order on the DOM in Project X. Yeah, right click. Right click on the DOM in Project X. Otherwise, it just markets you right in, if I'm not mistaken. Would I rather go 10 micros or 1 mini? Just depends on the plan. So if I am in the situation where I think scaling out is safer, then yeah, obviously 10 micros. But generally speaking, if I'm just going to go from like a 20-point hit, then I'm just going to go 1 mini, save on commissions and fees. But if it's one of those, like maybe I want a 100-point move, and maybe I won't get that 100-point move, so I want to scale out along the way. Yeah, then having the micros is great. VIX right now is at $19. Its most recent high is like $21. Its recent lows kind of around 1850 down to 1780. It's definitely sold off a lot today. It's down 7%. Looks like the stream dropped there for a minute. I was just thinking how my internet hasn't been doing it. My internet's been doing so well lately. I haven't been doing anything different. Of course, started goofing up a little bit here. All right, chat. Not a whole lot happening here. I'm pretty much flat on the day. I'll see if anything else sets up, but I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for tuning in today. Let's get back after it tomorrow. We'll do another giveaway if we can hit the like goal. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.